We're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head. Here's Ben Zobrist now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the
Ready
Cubs,
with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Second baseman.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Castellanos, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Nicholas Castellanos goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, number 6.
Here's the pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. McNeil is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Jeff McNeil is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Michael Conforto, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the. Here's Javier Baez. In previous duels with DeGrom, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
No balls and one strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of his zone. 1 out. 1-0. Lays off 1-0. In previous duels with DeGrom, he has 7 hits in 21 at-bats. Baez on second. Contreras at first. 1 gone. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The pitcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball in there, 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Digging in, Robinson Cano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. On a walk to the second baseman. And the runner gets back, no double play. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher.
He's set and the pitch. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Nick Castellanos now 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Count even now at 1-1. Zobrist leads off second with nobody out. Now gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already. And there's 1 gone in the inning.
The first baseman, number 40.
Here's the first pitch to him. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Hit hard to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. J.D. Davis, the next at bat. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
J.D. Davis.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Batting it.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. Soft liner toward first, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. So here now is the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Javier Baez. He reached on a single in his first try.
The shortstop, Javier.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Conforto facing back. Gone to lead off the inning. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Contreras is retired, and there's 1 away. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. Ramos has got it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Hard on the ground toward short. Rosario's got it cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch coming, here it is.
Number 6.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos moves over. Oh no, he totally missed it. He hit the corner and tries for third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement. You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the third out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Hendricks. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's taken for strike 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. Digging in once again, Nicholas Castellanos. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The first base.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 to count. Throw won't get him. Now the 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
First base.
From the stretch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Fastball swung on and missed.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Drilled to the right side. And a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit. And not in time as the run scores. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to.
And we'll have to leave it there. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Pitch is popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Top started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Ramos, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Push softly over toward the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 40, Wilson.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Ramos puts the tag on him, 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a ball, 1-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Here's Jason Hayward now. No hits to this point.
The center fielder, Jason Hayward.
And he fouls this one off. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. DeGrom hasn't had his best stuff today.
All right, Dan, you look at this game, the finesse guy has been on. Nothing over the heart of the plate, really keeping these guys in a proverbial rocking chair, where the power guy's missing over the heart.
You know, it's hard to believe because sometimes you look at this guy that's throwing in the upper 90s, big power stuff, having a tough time getting through the lineup. And then you have a soft tosser, guy moving the ball up, down, in and out. More than one way to get through a lineup, and the guy that's the finesse guy, he is really making it work in this one.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. At the plate, J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over.
Jed Lowry is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Lowry.
Scorched to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
Well, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And there's out number 2. Brandon Nimmo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Brandon Nimmo.
A ball and no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Robert Gesellman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Jed Lowry.
Digging in and looking for more, Nicholas Castellanos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
One ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now from the stretch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Zobrist, the runner at second with 1 away. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 1 for 2. 1-0 the count. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Stepping into the box, Jeff McNeil. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. In there, strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. Digging in to try it again, Peter Alonso. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Castellanos on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This one's down to third, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 52.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. McNeil, the runner at third. Alonso over at second. Conforto on at first with nobody out. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. At the plate, Javier Baez. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Hit hard to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't field it cleanly. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's Brad Brock takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Leading up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the air out toward right field. Castellanos sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jed Lowry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Hayward has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in, Ahmed Rosario. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Todd Frazier will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the net. Number 21, Todd Frazier.
Rosario is off of first with 2 away. And it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Justin Wilson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Down the third baseline. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. Last time through was a base hit. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas Castellanos. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Found that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Number 44.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders. A swing and a miss. stepping up to the plate, Jeff McNeil. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Right fielder,
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Hayward, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
the batter.
Next
Number
up for
20.
New York, Peter Alonso. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
So stepping in, Michael Conforto. He singled his last time up. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
So we got him swinging. Michael Conforto goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. The catch is made, and the Cubs get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.